Hello guys, how are y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Oh, Barrett. Oh, Philip. Give me a couple of minutes while I share this out. Travis, how are you doing? Guess we know how big of a lag this is. Hello, Alexandria. How are you doing? Mr. Salinas, hope you're doing well. James, Josh. Hey, Josh, we do have a copy of Megan in your file for you. Anybody get to the comic store today to pick up your books? Or better yet, did anybody actually have anything come in today? It's a pretty light week this week for most comics. Some awesome hardcovers came in, though. And Firepower came in. And Negan Lives. Devil's Highway was pretty good. What'd you get, Philip? It is very hot out here today. I'm almost afraid to know what some of these captions are saying. Well, today we're giving away this lovely copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 12. Pretty awesome variant cover there. Anybody new? What we do is every week we have the option to give away a slabbed book. All you have to do to get entered into the drawing is to buy something on the show. And then as long as we hit $200 on the show, we will have a drawing at the next show. Had a pretty good turnout on Saturday. So the winner is John Luna. John, I don't know if you're on here or not, but congratulations, you are the winner. So do we have any Neil Adams fans out there? The book that we will be playing for is Civil War II, number 1. This is the Neil Adams cover, and it is signed by Neil Adams himself. So, Neil Adams variant, signed by Neil Adams in a 9.2. So that's what we'll be giving away at the next show if we hit at least $200 tonight. Alexander, are you saying gross about Neil Adams? Or about building a fence? Get this centered a little bit better. Now let's go ahead and start putting out some books. My stuff is falling apart. Hold on. Alrighty, so we have Uncle Sam from DC, 1 through 8. Full set of 1 through 8 for $16. That's just $2 a book. We have Rick and Morty, number 50. Their anniversary issue, 9.0 for $7. And we have Uncanny X-Men, number 514, featuring Dagger from Cloak and. Then we have Shadow of the Bat Year 1. The gorgeous Poison Ivy cover. It's actually annual number 3. We have Star Wars number 71. This is from the original Marvel run. And we have Wonder Woman number 180. Wonder Woman 180. Pardon me, I'm going to have to do something here. Hold on. There, that took the glare off. We have Captain Marvel number 48. Captain Marvel number 48. Cloak and Dagger number 7. And Justice League America number 217. So if anybody's new on here, what we do is we go ahead and lay out 9 books at a time. Bottom row is always going to be priced as marked with grading. Second row is going to be $5 each. Top row is going to be $3 each. After I lay them all out, we go over to the computer and see what people want. If you want to claim something, all you have to do is say claim, the title and the issue number. And if you're the first one to do such a thing, then you are the proud owner of that book. Hey, Michael Meeks, how are you doing? Alrighty, so Geeky wants the Uncle Sam. Got too much stuff on my desk. I can't find a place to put things. Travis wants Star Wars. Hey, Bovie, how are you doing? You always like the glare, Sam. Michael wants the Cloak and Dagger. Geeky, it's not a problem if you can acknowledge it. And nothing powering the show today. It's just good old water for me right now. I'm saving all my stuff up for 4th of July. So, final call for Rick or for Captain Marvel. Have to do these things in the right order. Justice League of America. Shadow of the Bat. Wonder Woman. Rick and Morty. And Uncanny X-Men. Okay, next up we have a set of Rawhide Kid. This is from the Marvel Max run, so it is definitely mature, explicit content, but it's 1 through 5 of the Rawhide Kid. Then we have the Incredible Hulk and Wolverine. This was the reprint that came out in the 80s that reprinted the famous first appearance. And we have Uncanny X-Men number 520. 520 for $8 with the gorgeous Terry Dodson cover. Then we have Wonder Woman number 179. Wonder Woman number 179. We have DC Comics Presents number 12. Superman versus Miracle Man, or Mr. Miracle. Superman versus Miracle Man would be kind of like looking at a mirror. Speaking of looking at a mirror, we've got Superman number 368. And got to tell you guys, I was bagging and pricing this one, and I noticed down here in the cover that it has a bonus extra adventure of Superman 2020. So this one came out back in the 70s. So I just had to know what Superman 2020 was like. Don't you know that he had to save the earth from a plague? They wrote that back in the 70s, and they knew we were going to have a plague in 2020. That was not fun at all. Then we have Flash number 23. Flash number 23. Iron Man 284. The Death of Anthony Stark. And Cloak and Dagger number 9. I loved these 50th anniversary or 30th anniversary covers. Yeah, that's true. Since Barrett brought it up, Saturday is the 4th, so we will not be doing a live show on the 4th. I will have a static show that I'll put up, or a static auction that I'll put up, live sale. Anyway, an album full of books. You know what I'm talking about. I'll put one of those up sometime Saturday, probably, or maybe Sunday. Saturday or Sunday, I'll put one up. But we'll do that instead of a live show on Saturday. Alrighty. Looks like Josh wants the Hulk and the Superman. Yeah, Josh, I can't wait for you to read the story and tell me what you think. And if anybody's coming to the store or planning on coming to the store on Saturday, we will be open, but we're closing at 3. So we're closing early on Saturday, but we'll be open from 11 to 3. Sam wants the Uncanny. Philip, if you were trying to claim something, nothing came over, just blank. Barrett wants the Cloak and Dagger. Aaron, they beat you to the Superman. And they beat you to the Cloak and Dagger. I think I may have to make the YouTube channel 18 and up only. So, last call, Iron Man, Flash, DC Comics presents Wonder Woman and Rawhide Kid. Next up, we have Venom the Hunger, number 3. And an 8.0 for $8. We have Wonder Woman, number 173. 8.5 for 10. That's a Adam Hughes cover with the War Eagle, or whatever she called herself in that costume. And the Black Cat, number 1. 8.0 for $8. Amanda Connor cover on that one. We have Captain America, number 176. Steve Rogers quits the Avengers forever. And we know how long that lasted. We have Tales of the New Teen Titans, number 1, featuring Cyborg. This was the 4-issue miniseries that told solo stories of Starfire, Cyborg, Beast, and Raven, all the new members. And then we have Superman, number 415. This is part of the Crisis on Infinite Earth story. We have Brave and the Bold, 133, featuring Batman and Deadman. We have Cloak and Dagger, number 10. I think number 10 was the issue where Dr. Doom showed up for Dazzler, too. And then we have New Mutants number 14. Now, guys, this is the first appearance of Magic. You're wondering why it's $3. The spine is split. It's got Silverfish got it. The cover is still attached, but the spine is split all the way down. It's a good reader copy, but definitely not something as a, not something that you would want to get graded. You're right, Sam. You haven't crossed the line yet. But it is fun reading all about it. That Superman is number 491, I believe. No, I was wrong. 415, 415. So Barrett wants the Cloak and Dagger. Josh wants the New Mutants. Looks like I just need to put Cloak and Dagger up tonight. Good thing I went through a lot of Cloak and Daggers today. So you want that Superman, Geeky? So Superman, or Geeky wants Superman. Greg wants the Venom. And Carlos wants Wonder Woman. I would have thought you had all the Adam Hughes, Carlos. Or are you just getting extras? Let's try the next album on this. It is number 133. Number 133, Alexandria. I don't know. I think I like Bubby's way of doing it. Everybody has their CLZ app open now. Final call, Brave and the Bold. Captain America, Titan Cyborg, and the Black Cat. Next up we have X-Men number 5, second appearance of Omega Red. We have full set 1 through 3 of Superman versus Tarzan, or Superman and Tarzan, Sons of the Jungle. And then we have our exclusive cover on Batman Dark Knight Death Metal. This is the Ryan Brown Batman in a suit of armor with a bloody sword cover. Okay, then we have Wonder Woman number 221. Wonder Woman fighting the Brother Omax. We have the official handbook of the Marvel Universe. This is number 26. This is the one that is 3-hole punched. Has Aguilar through Windshear in it. And we have A reader copy of Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. It's not in bad shape, but it's got a little crinkle on the corner, color break. I would put it at probably a 4.0. But if you really like that cover, you need to pair it up with this one and have them both hanging on your wall. Mighty Mouse number 4. World's Finest number 243. And Team Superman number 1. Hello, Robert Ramos. How are you doing? Alrighty, Josh wants the X-Men. Richard wants the Captain American Falcon. Richard, I don't recognize the name. Can you tell me where you need it sent? Oh, you've got it. Fort Worth. Never mind. If I would read, I could figure it out. If I could read, I'd be dangerous. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay, Geeky wants the Crisis, and Carlos wants the Mighty Mouse. Yeah, when I came across these two books, I knew I had to put them up on the same draw. Oh, Billy, how are you doing? So, final call, Team Superman, World's Finest. Wonder Woman, Marvel Universe, Superman Tarzan, and Death Metal. Next up, we have Marvel Team Up at King Size Annual number 1, featuring Spider-Man and the X-Men, 7.5 for $15. We have Powers of X number 4, 9.0. This is the Molina connecting cover. Unfortunately, I don't have the house that goes with it. And we have Wonder Woman number 189, another one of those gorgeous Adam Hughes covers. 9.0 for $15. Then we have X-Force number 7. We have Moon Knight number 3. This is Moon Knight Fists of Khonshu. And Batman Detective Comics number 700. I've always liked that cover. We have Captain America Annual number 11, part 1 of Citizen Kang. We have Cloak and Dagger number 8. And we have New Warriors number 24. New Warriors number 24. Night Thrasher goes crazy. Night Thrasher starts thrashing. Alrighty, Sam wants the X-Force and the Detective. Hey Manny, how are you doing? How was business for you this week, Charles? Did you get some people to come in and talk comics with you? Barrett wants Cloak and Dagger and New Warriors. That's pretty impressive, Philip. So Robert wants the Marvel team up. Those are some pretty lofty goals. Um, I don't have one in the boxes tonight, Alexandria, but I'm pretty sure I have one. I'm writing it down so that I'll know to put it in your stack when I find it. Last call, Captain America, Moon Knight, Powers of X, and Wonder Woman. Next up, we have New Mutants Dead Souls. This is 1 through 6 for $18. All 6 issues for $18. This was the New Mutant story that Matthew Rosenberg wrote. Then we have Iron Man number 282 and an 8-0 first appearance of War Machine for $30. And Uncanny X-Men 506 and an 8-0 for $8. Then we have Young Avengers Presents The Patriot, written by Ed Brubaker. And we have Strange Tales #2, gorgeous Man-Thing cover by Neil Adams. And a Scotty Young, Marvel Legacy #1. Scotty Young, Marvel Legacy #1. We have a Batman number, and I keep it dark in here. Oh, it's Batman 10 Cent Adventure #1. We have Weird War Tales #94, featuring the war that time forgot. Love that Joe Kubert cover. And JSA Classified #2, featuring Power Girl and the Legion of Superheroes. Not sure how those got all together. Charles, I don't know if I do or not. I'll start keeping an eye out for them, because that was in Adventure Comics. So Barrett wants the New Mutants set. Robert wants the Uncanny X-Men. Charles wants the Scotty Young. Richard wants the Young Avengers. Geeky wants Strange Tales. Hey, Sam, I've got the black ones on order. I'm not sure if they'll show up on Friday or not. If not, they'll be here the first part of next week. So Sam wants the JSA classified. Charles, I did get that Scotty Young for you. I just have multiples up there. Okay, final call. Batman, Weird War Tales, and Scotty Young. And first appearance of War Machine. Next up, we have Web of Spider-Man, number 103. Part of the Maximum Carnage storyline, 9.0 for $12. We have the Untold Legend of Captain Marvel, 1 through 3 for $10. This is the story of what he was doing before he originally came to Earth. And then we have Young Avengers Presents number 2, The Hulkling. So if y'all are excited about the Empire storyline coming out, this is a chance to catch up on who and what Hulkling is. Then we have the Invincible Iron Man, number 112. We have Kazar, number 4. And we have What If Archangel Fell from Grace? We have X-Men, number 33. We have Cloak and Dagger, number 11. And we have Action Comics 475. So guys, I had the new sandwich from Wild Acre today. It was a pork sandwich, and man, it was good. The other thing that's pretty cool that they're doing is they're doing the dog days of summer. So I think they're going to try to have a new hot dog every day. So I think my lunches are going to be tied up for a little while. Alrighty, Kiki wants the Weird War. Philip wants the web. Oh, the Weird War was last time. I was like, wait a minute. Sam's just asking, what if, please? I got you, Sam. Barrett wants the X-Men 33 and the Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, Wild Acre is just so good. I am so glad they moved over to Camp Bowie. Or I guess they didn't move, they just opened up, but they have enough variety that you never get tired of eating there, and they've got good beer. Alexandria wants the action. Yeah, Panther City is good. It's just not right down the street from the store. I would love to do trivia up there, James. We could do an all geeky trivia. Alrighty, last call for Kazar. Iron Man, Captain Marvel 3-issue limited series, and Hulkling. Next up, we've got Umbrella Academy. This is the free comic book day that kicked off Umbrella Academy. Can't wait for that to get back on the show or on the TV. I've got it at a 6.0 mainly just because they've got a store stamp on it. The rest of the book looks awesome. We have Batman number 339 and a 7.5 for $10. And Thanos Legacy #1. This is the 1 in 100 version George Perez cover for $20. We have What If War Machine Had Not Destroyed the Living Laser? And it's a choose your own ending book. We have Wonder Woman, Secret Files and Origins. And we have another official handbook of the Marvel Universe Master Edition. Again, this is the 3-hole punched one that you take the pages out and put them in order in your binder. Geeky can tell you how wonderful those are. Then we have X-Men #23. I think this was the highlight of Andy Kubert's career. Those covers have all just been awesome. Then we have Blastosaurus Summer Special. This is a Golden Apple exclusive. And we have Suicide Squad Rebirth #1. Hey, Sam, you need to join us one Friday night when we're doing trivia on our live show. Alrighty, James wants the What If. Barrett wants the X-Men. Yeah, Philip says he loves the Wild Acre Double Hawk IPA. Michael wants the Blastosaurus. I bet I know who this is for. Josh wants the Suicide Squad. No problem, Geeky. Oh, man. I've still refused to read the last issue of Saga. I'm not going to read it until I know something else is coming out. Because that stuff just ain't right. Final Call. Wonder Woman. Marvel Universe. Umbrella Academy. Batman. And Thanos. Next up, we have Uncanny X-Men number 523. Uncanny number 523 for $10. We have Web of Spider-Man number 102. We had 103 earlier, so this one's 102. And then we have a set of USA Avengers 1 through 7 for $14. This was written by Al Ewing, and it was a pretty interesting team up with Squirrel Girl, Thunderbolt Ross, America Chavez. It was definitely different. Then we have Young Avengers Presents number 4, featuring Vision. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 330. Spider-Man and Punisher. Drawn by Eric Larson. Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man number 3 by Michael Bendis. This is the Miles Morales. We have X-Men First Class number 13. We have X-Force number 5. It's a gorgeous, can't really see it real well, but a gorgeous Archangel cover. And Adventure Comics number 453, featuring a new solo story by Superboy. Alrighty, Billy wants the Web of Spider-Man. Michael wants the USA Avengers. Sam wants the Ultimate Spider-Man. Charles wants X-Men First Class. Billy wants the Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, last call for X-Force, Superboy, Young Avengers, and Uncanny X-Men. Next up, we have Uncanny X-Men number 175. Uncanny X-Men 175 and an 8.0 for $8. We have Amazing Spider-Man 258 and a 7.0 for $15. It's when Peter tries to get rid of the live costume. And then we have the Ultimates 2, 1 through 10 for $25. This is one of the most interesting Galactus stories that they've put out. This is all of the super smart people. It was Blue Marvel and Black Panther, Monica Rambeau. I think America Chavez was in this one too. But they actually convinced Galactus that he was not really a devourer and that he was the gardener. And so he turned gold and started creating life instead of taking life. So it was a pretty good story. So we have Young Avengers Presents number 3, Wiccan and Speed. Wiccan and Speed. Adventures into Fear number 18, featuring the Man-Thing. And Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Cannonball. And we have X-Men number 161. Like Rogue and Gambit sitting on Juggernaut's shoulder there. We have Flash number 51. And Tales of the Legion 334. Tales of the Legion number 334. Okay, Sam wants the Uncanny X-Men. Josh wants the Spider-Man. Josh wants the Ultimates. They beat you to the Spider-Man, Greg. Geeky wants Adventures into Fear. How are you doing? Have a good one, Alexandria. Be careful out there. So Charles wants the X-Men up at the top. Final call for Flash, Tales of the Legion, Marvel Team Up, and Young Avengers. Next, we have DC Comics Bombshells, number 1. 9.0 for 7. We have Avengers, number 193, and 8.5 for 10. And we have Spectacular Spider-Man, number 201, another part of the Maximum Carnage, 7.5 for 8. We have Gen 13, number 1, 3D Special for 5. We have ROM, number 59. And we have Uncanny X-Men, number 238. We have Adventures of X-Men number 9 from the animated X-Men TV show. We have Fantastic Four number 12 from the Jim Lee run. Galactus isn't doing so well there. And we have Wonder Woman number 22. It's a really nice George Perez cover. Philip wants the spectacular. Barrett wants the uncanny. Hey, Carlos, were you wanting the uncanny? Somebody beat you to that one. All right, last call for Adventures of the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Wonder Woman, Rom, Gen 13, Avengers, and Bombshells. Next up, we have Bleed Them Dry. This is the 1 in 300 variant for $20. We have Sleeping Beauties. This is the Stephen King book from IDW. Limited to 1,000 copies on that variant for $15. And Web of Spider-Man 101. 8.5 for $8. Of Daredevil number 152. We have X Factor number 3. And we have Scotty Young, X-Men Wakanda Forever. Then we have Witchblade, Demon Reborn. Uncanny X-Men number 347. And the New X-Men 154. Alrighty, Amy wants the Scotty Young, and Philip wants the Scotty Young. That takes care of the two that I have. They beat you to it, Barrett. Bovey wants the X Factor. It's number 347, Robert. 347. And guys, if you didn't give it a chance when it came out last week, Let Them Bleed or Bleed Them Dry from Vault was a really good book. If you like vampires, cyberpunk type story, it's pretty good. Okay, I think we're going to have time for about 2 more pulls. Final call for Witchblade, Uncanny X-Men, New X-Men, Daredevil. Bleed them dry or let them bleed. Which is it? Bleed them dry. Sleeping Beauties and Web-O Spider-Man. Next up, we have Wonder Woman, number 188. It's another one of the Adam Hughes covers. It's a really dark cover, so you can't see it, but it's pretty cool. We have Uncanny X-Men, number 518. And we have Gotham Sirens, number 6. We have Night Stalkers, number 1. Still in the poly bag with the poster. We have Max, number 11. And we have Defenders, number 59. We have Uncanny X-Men 181, Young Dragons in Love. This one is a reader copy. It's $3. We have New X-Men number 146. So make sure that you're giving me either the price or the issue number when you're claiming the X-Men books. And Star Wars Special Edition number 1. First issue of the Jason Aaron run for Marvel when Marvel got the rights back. Barrett wants the Max and the Uncanny X-Men. Amy wants Star Wars. Okay, last call for new X-Men. Defenders. Night Stalkers. Gotham Sirens. Uncanny X-Men. And Wonder Woman. Now we have Uncanny X-Men number 507. Number 507. 80 for $8. We have Marvel 2-in-1 number 2. Thing versus Submariner. 5.5 for $7. And we have Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. This was her first ongoing, or her first miniseries. 1 through 4 for $25. Then we have another Adam Hughes Wonder Woman, number 177. And then we have the famine relief books from DC. We have Heroes Against Hunger. And from Marvel, we have Heroes for Hope. Both of these books, all of the proceeds went for fighting the famine in Africa back then. I just always thought it was interesting how one company was for something and the other one was against something. I don't know if they got to choose their titles or not, but Captain America number 384, Attack of the Giant Ice Worms. Iron Man number 269. And then Uncanny X-Men number 186. Life, Death. Again, this one is a reader copy. Okay, Robert wants the Uncanny X-Men. Carlos wants the Heroes for Hope. Carlos wants it for the awesome Art Adams cover, I'm sure. Josh wants the Heroes Against Hunger. Geeky wants the Cap. Yeah, we could use some heroes against COVID-19, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm with you, Geeky. I had to read it because it said Attack on the Ice Worms, so I had to stop bagging and boarding and read it. There's a good reason for it. We just need Molecule Man to come along and change that molecule. Well, that's going to be the final one for the night. If I don't see y'all before Saturday, y'all have a very safe and happy, but most of all safe 4th of July. Like I said, we won't be having a sale that night, but I'll put up a static online auction with some books up on Saturday or Sunday. And if you get a chance, go in the stores, buy some books wherever your local store is. And we thank you very much for joining us. Next week is a good book week. Marvel and DC are both back on a weekly schedule, so we'll start getting some regular good new books in. Y'all have a good night.